soon to be call center agent. This is Nayumi Cee once again, and for today's topic, we'll talk about the continuation of the first 5 questions that I already posted. So today, I'll be giving you 6 to 10 questions. So as you can see, this is going to be part 2 over 10 call center interview questions and answers plus tip 2020. So if you haven't watched part 1 of this video, I'll put the link in the description box down below, or you can see it popping up at the upper right side corner of your screen. So by the way, I'd like to say thank you so much to Miss Lyjin Rose Clement for giving us these questions. I know that this will be very helpful to those aspiring call center agent as well right there. And she mentioned that this is actually asked in a well-known BPO company, so I believe most of you guys are applying in that particular company. So I highly suggest for you to listen or at least watch this video until the end, so as for you to have an idea what are those questions as well as the answers that I gave you. And if this is your first time to visit my channel, I'd like to say kindly subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon next to it, because this particular channel talks about call center tips and techniques and all, and basically this will help you land your call center job. So by the way, if you did subscribe to my channel already, thank you so much. So let's begin. Alright, so let's move on first. Let's move on to the God. So number 6 is tell us about the boss you've ever had. Why did you enjoy working for this person? What made him or her stand out above your other employers? So this is kind of situational type of question or behavioral type of question, and basically there's no such thing as right or wrong answers with these questions. However, you have to make sure that what you are stating is actually acceptable and that would lead you to passing this particular interview. So let's see what are my tips for you to nail this question. So of course, this is for those who have work experience already prior to your current job application. So if ever that you were a call center newbie and you don't have any boss at all, then you might disregard this particular question and move on to the 7th question. But then if you already have a work experience but not in a BPO company, you can still state that experience of yours. And then of course, you have to remember your favorite boss or manager and tell the interviewer all of his or her positive qualities as a person and as a leader. Of course, what is the reason why you really like this manager? Why do you love this manager? So in case your old boss is not your favorite, or you don't like him or her at all, at least provide certain qualities you like from her or him. Do not look down upon your boss no matter what. So of course, even if your boss is not really the type of person that you enjoyed working with, you still have to commend him or her. You at least have to look for just one positive trait of him or her. Because if you will tell, no, my favorite boss is not good, I don't like him, that's why I resigned, that's why I quit my job because of him. No, don't tell your interviewer about that. That is a no-no. That is a red flag. You might lose that particular chance that was given to you and you won't pass your interview, so better not say it. Alright, so I have here a sample answer for you that you can consider. I enjoyed working with my team lead in my first job because he possesses qualities of a true leader. He listens to your side of the story, he'll correct your mistakes in a way that you'll not be offended. He maintains a healthy relationship with the rest of the team by being joker and friendly at work, even outside of work. He's the kind of boss everyone looks for. For me, that is the best example of good leadership. So this is just my own thought. If you have your own perspective with your own boss, then you can definitely construct your own words or sentence, okay? So question number 7 is, what was the best advice given to you? Now, I'm not quite sure if this was the best advice that was given to me, but at least this one is work related. So yeah, let's take a look and see my tips for you to nail this question. So pick at least one work related advice given to you that you consider of utmost importance. So it should be work related, okay? It should not be based on your physical appearance or whatnot, okay? Then that advice should be something that makes you smile when you think about it, or at least motivated to keep going. Okay, so let's take a look at my sample answer for you. The best advice that was given to me is this: always be thoughtful. It may seem simple to comprehend, but this has taught me a lot when it comes to doing my job. You should be able to show care and sympathy to others around you, do an extra mile if possible, and doing something more than you're supposed to do. So that's it. Next question is, what qualities do you think are required to become a good leader? Do you think you have those qualities? So this is a rather difficult question, but let's see what are my tips for you to nail this question. So yes, you have to cite qualities of a good leader must possess. A good leader must possess, You should always say yes when asked if you have those qualities as well, because this is necessary when you are aiming for career advancement or promotion, okay? So let's see. Sample answer would be, for me, to become a good leader, one must possess people skill. A good leader is the one who works well with teams, who addresses pressure at work in a professional and calm way, a leader who appreciates the efforts made by his or her team, a leader who uplifts each other's spirit by giving words that will make his or her team motivated to work throughout the day. Yes, I believe I have the qualities of a good leader. So that's how simple it is. Alright, next question is, what is your opinion regarding being on time? Should people arrive to appointments 5 minutes early, on time, or is 5 minutes late also acceptable? So I believe I already created a video about being on time and the difference between being on time and urgency. And so if you are to choose between the 3 options given, 5 minutes early, on time, or 5 minutes late, which of these options will you pick? So I'll pick the first option. It's up to you if you will pick on time or being late. But yeah, let me justify the reason why I'd like to pick 5 minutes early. So yes, tips first to nail this question is always put in mind that may it be in a call center industry or a corporate setting, attendance is a must and tardiness is not an exemption. So choose being 5 minutes early rather than being 5 minutes late or even on time. So let's take a look and consider my answer for this one. I believe that in a work setting, attendance is a must, and that being on time says a lot about me as an employee. As an employee who abides to rules and policies set by the company, I'd prefer being at work 5 minutes early. This will allow me to breathe and get my things ready before starting my job. Okay, because in a call center company, to be honest with you, you're actually required to report to work at least 15 or 5 to 15 minutes early, so as for you to prepare your tools and all of those stuff. So you still have to open your computer, you have to open your tools that you'll be using for it, you have to check for stations, you have to check for if your Avaya is working, and all of those things. So basically, you should be able to arrive at work at least 5 minutes early and not being on time, because if you're just on time, then you may lack time to prepare, and then if you are late, then that's a different story. Okay, that's a different story. Alright, last question is, please tell us about the town or city you're born in. Describe where it is, what the weather is like, and what you like most about it. Now, you might ask me, why is that being asked? Why is it being asked? So let's see my tips for you. So this is asked to know your background growing up, to know the atmosphere you've been when you're young. And so because the environment where you grew up can be a huge factor in you becoming a person that you are now. So do you agree with that? The environment that you've been with when you were young will be a huge factor when it comes to you growing up. Your beliefs, your attitude, your personality, and all of those things. That's why that's being asked by interviewer as well. So this is a personal answer of mine, the one that you'll see, but then you can compose your own statement based on the tips that I gave you. So yes, I was born in an island in the province of Masbate. We're living near sea coast. Our place is surrounded with trees and fruit-bearing trees as well. I like to be there the most as I not just enjoy the cool and relaxing vibe, I also get to spend my quality time with my loving parents. So yeah, I was born in the province of Masbate. So shout out to all those living in an island of Masbate. Hi. Okay, so that's it. Those are the top 10 interview questions and answers that was given to me by Miss Clement, but then she has given me more of those situational questions and answers that I'd like to answer as well. So stay tuned to those questions or situations. So that's it. By the way, I actually created a Facebook page. The name is Nayumi Cee. You can visit that page, like it. Of course, you can send me a direct message there. I will reply as soon as possible. And I will also, your questions are welcome. You can also reach me out if you'd like me to refer you to the same company that I'm working with. That's possible as well. And yeah, kindly share this video to someone who needs it. Like this video if you liked it. Follow me in my social media accounts if it's okay with you. Then comment down below. I'd surely appreciate that. And of course, when you subscribe to my channel, make sure not to miss hitting that bell icon next to it. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. This is Nayumi Cee once again. Hoping you guys that you're doing safe and sound out there. God bless you. I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.